Welcome, Christopher Bussey.
So do I get a microphone?
Yeah.
Speak up. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to start with an apology. Apologize to Ryan. He told me, Chris, you're a gregarious guy. I want you to keep it to 2 to 3 minutes. I'm sorry, that's not possible. You're too special a friend for that. So I want to follow this up as well with a thank you. Thank you to the people that made tonight possible, that put hard work into making this happen, particularly the parents, the Sobers, the Leonards. And thank you to all you guys for bringing the party and making this a truly special celebration. It would not be a true celebration. It would be the same without all you beautiful people. So I want to start out taking a trip down memory lane. Ryan and I, we go way back. Ryan, you remember elementary school together? Mr. Leonard's, he skipped 2 grades with us. You remember Little League Baseball? We dominated the competition. Those were the glory days, man. I think I peaked back then. In grade, you're still like a fine wine getting better with age. I remember when we used to pretend we were Dragon Ball Z characters. We pretended we shot lasers out of our hands. We had these epic battles. But Ryan, I promise, man, I won't tell him about the embarrassing stories. I definitely won't tell him about the time before we ever kissed a girl. We pretended pillows were girls. We practiced kissing pillows. Silver lining, it was good practice, and now we have real girls. So cheers to that. All kidding aside, I was going to start this speech with a joke. Ryan and I have a long-standing joke. We used to say, people would say, Chris, Ryan, how far do you guys go back? When did you meet? I'd say, oh, we're actually roommates. And they'd tell me, Chris, don't you mean roommates? I'd say, no, actually roommates. Ryan and I, we knew each other when our parents, our moms were pregnant with us. We used to communicate womb to womb. I'd be like, Ryan, what's up, man? When are we getting out of here? So, that was our long-standing joke, but I didn't start and predicate the speech. And the reason being is I did some fact checking with my mom and with Mrs. Silver. It turns out it's fake news. That's actually not true at all. I didn't know Ryan until I was 9. That was pretty shocking, but no, it was more shocking when I met Aaron Leah for the first time. And I found out the first time wasn't the first time. So, my mom, God bless her, she's somewhere, I hear a wonderful laugh. There she is. She makes the best scrapbooks. She's captured all of my old memories. And she opened up a scrapbook. Aaron Leah was at my house with Ryan, and she pointed to a picture. And there I was with Aaron Leah, big goofy smiles. We actually were in pre-K together. Mind blown. A little plot twist for you. Unbelievable. So I actually knew Aaron Leah before Ryan. I used to have a nickname for Ryan. I called him Slippery Soap. Partly because I was a doofus, I still am. I'm a little quirky. I thought it was funny and a nice alliteration ring to it. But partly because just like a slippery bar of soap, you can't quite catch it in the shower. He was always elusive. You couldn't quite catch him. What I mean by that is he had muscles before I did. I was so jealous all the ladies were swooning. You know, you had a catch right there. That was in elementary school. What I mean by slippery and elusive is he was always a little faster than me when it came to sprinting on the playground. He was always a little better than me in baseball. But you know what? I love that because he pushed me and he challenged me to be a better person. He still does today. That's a quality that I love about him. And you know what? Eventually, someone did catch Slippery Slope. So, and that was Aaron Leah. She caught his heart. She caught his heart, and when I met her, it was quickly apparent why. She's such a wonderful girl, beautiful on the inside and out. She is so joyful, so sweet, so kind, so fun. She exudes an aura. Even recently, my girlfriend Dakota, shout out to Dakota over there, she met Aaron Leah with my mom and said, that girl is something else. She's something special. You know, not to mention, she did have me over for dinner, shepherd pot pie. She made it. She knows food is the way to my heart. She made her way there pretty quickly. I actually had to stop myself. I had so many servings, I realized I need to leave some leftovers for them. Aaron Leah, Ryan, you're lucky. You're a lucky man. But she is so much more than the food she makes. She's a wonderful person. Aaron Leah, I want to thank you for completing Ryan. You're everything he needs and more. He is so lucky to have you. And Ryan, what I love about you, man, we might as well call you 24/7, because 24/7 days a week, he is authentic, genuine, with a sense of humor, a big smile, one of the most loyal friends that I've ever had. Ryan is a lover. He's sensitive just like me. And I know that you will love Aaron Leah to the moon and back for the rest of the time. I know you'll always be loyal to her. There is no one better for Aaron Leah than you. So guys, when we look at the couple here, to be honest, you're like peanut butter and jelly. It just feels right. I want you guys to savor the love you have. I want you to savor it. I want you to soak it in like rays of sunshine. I want you guys to let it bud and bloom like a gorgeous rose. Ride it like a wave at sunset. I'm about to wrap up here, but the longest standing study on happiness conducted out of Harvard. It followed Harvard students. I do want to be a motivational speaker one day, so you can get that. It followed the longest standing study on happiness at Harvard, followed Harvard students and inner city kids. And the common denominator over the course of their lives, it followed them into old age, their 80s. The common denominator that led to greater happiness, diminished pain and suffering, greater longevity, was loving relationships. You guys have everything you need, so let love carry you the distance through thick and thin. So I'm going to wrap up now. Again, Ryan, sorry for the long speech, but I love you too much to give you 2 to 3 minutes. Ryan and I have developed over time what we call a bromance. For those of you who aren't hip enough to know what that means, they don't know what the kids are saying these days. Romance means brotherly romance. It was only natural. But there comes a time when bromance needs to take a back seat to romance. And that time is now. So here I am, I'm taking a step aside. I'll be in the sidelines along with all these wonderful people. We're going to be cheering you on as your beautiful romance and love story unfolds. Cheering you on the sidelines. Guys, I love you both very much. Wonderful people. You're very special to me. Guys, a toast and a cheers to these guys. So many years together.
Thank you, Ryan.